Jung prophesied that at the end of World War II. He said that the logical conclusion of Protestantism would be that everybody was their own church, because there's no end to the fragmentation, right? And that's associated with, let's say, the worship of a diversity for its own sake. But the problem with that is fragmentation and entropy, and also the narcissism that goes along with every single person being the center of the world.
Listen, I have a lot of respect for Dr. Peterson, but I do think it's a bit reductionistic to view the multi-denominational nature of Protestantism as an issue. Now, this is a critique that most Roman Catholics and Eastern Orthodox believers have. But let me humbly suggest to consider Protestantism the same way that we view freedom of speech. Sure, it allows for outlandish ideas, but the alternative, censorship, I think we would all agree, is a much greater loss. Well, the same goes for these churches. When churches can grow organically, yes, some will be problematic, and we do need to call those problems out, absolutely. But that's a small price to pay for the gospel reaching farther and more people hearing the truth. A centralized top-down structure. It might seem cleaner, but I would argue it limits where and how churches can take root. Therefore, Protestantism's diversity, I would argue, isn't a weakness. It's the very reason why Christianity can spread freely, adapt to different cultures, and continue to grow. Protestantism allows for easier organic growth. The cost of that freedom, I believe, is worth it, much like freedom of speech.